All right, let's see if we're live here. Looks like we are. Let it burn channel. Yes, we are good. Monetization on. Everything's perfect. Same thing with the Matthew Perry channel. There we go. All right, we are up. We are live. We are waiting for people to come in here. We're live on Twitch as well. Hopefully the sound is good, unlike it was yesterday. Live and loud. I don't have that crazy voice like I had yesterday. Yes. Okay. How you doing, Bob? Thank you for being here. Sounds pretty good. All right, perfect. Good morning. Good morning. I gotta pop out these chats. Yeah, I gotta pop out these chats. 'Cause that's the best way to do it so that I can get all of the chats together. And then one more. Don't forget about Twitch, right? You said pin is on fire right now? I'm gonna try and do a stacked version of this. It'd be better to do a stacked version because then I can have my my Discord chat as well up. So let me come over here, make sure I have everything. Thank you guys for watching and helping me get through this really quick, trying to put the Let It Burn channel over on my mainstream. Sheba burn, Shib burn stream. Wait, you want more CRO videos? I feel like I do a lot of CRO videos. I guess I can't do a stacked version. Wait, yeah, I can. I'm not going to be able to see as many chats by doing this. Maybe, I'll figure it out later. All right. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I would love to do more CRO videos. I like CRO, and I just recently got into a position. I don't know if you saw of Crow nodes. I don't know if anybody has made that move in there. Let's actually bring up my screen really quick so I can switch my screen. So thoughts on loop ring. Guys, I still like loop ring, right? Loop ring is up 1.6%, 1.7% today. We're seeing it at 83 cents. It can go a lot higher than 83 cents. We see a lot of things that are down quite a bit, and loop ring isn't dead. I know people are saying, oh, loop ring's over and there's not hype that's going into loop ring. I see positivity that's going into loop ring, right? Even if it's not, directly connected in any way to, GameStop. I haven't really done much, research on it lately to see what's happening. But by itself, it holds strength, and that's what I want to see in a position. If there's If it holds strength by itself, I'm all for it. And Loopring does hold strength by itself. This is why I still hold $1,100 of it. It's not a crazy amount like I'm holding with Harvest Finance, or I'm holding with Krill, or with CRO or Shiba Inu. But it is still a decent amount. Holding over $1,000 is a big jump, because the lowest amount that I want to invest is 300. So if I'm investing more than 300, then you know that I believe in the position. I just mute the screen and go work. Oh, just for the Let It Burn channel. Matt, what do you think about the AMC earnings call? I didn't put out a video on what I thought overall in the AMC earnings call. I did stream the AMC earnings call, but I think it was great, right? Especially for Shiba Inu, to tell you the truth. I think that was the best news that we've seen for Shiba Inu, in a while. Even though they had that JR announcement, even though they have wellies and all that stuff, I think the connection to AMC is a lot bigger than anything you could possibly have, right? Connecting that community, together with this community, I think is huge. And I think the biggest thing we could take from that is 90% of the float is controlled by retail. When I was telling people, hey, we still probably have somewhere around 70 to 75%, people were saying we don't even have 40%. They were coming back and saying we don't control the float anymore, that they're taking over this and all this stuff. And I was like, that's not true. I believe that we are up in the level of at least 65%, if not 70 or 75%. But to come back and say that we're at 90%, that is insane. That makes me want to buy more if I had more that was investable in the stock market. I'll tell you what, ZOM looks like it's ready to make some moves. So if Zomedica gets up to levels to where I can profit $14,000, all of that money is going directly into AMC. No doubt about it. All of that money is going directly into AMC. And that's going to be another $14,000 that I put into that position. So that's only if ZOM goes up before AMC does skyrocket. Now, if AMC ends up making a large jump, I'll probably buy maybe another 100 to get me to an even 1,000 shares of AMC. But we'll see, because if this goes up, to $1.60 or so, or $1.50, I make $14,000 from it, because I have 14,000, shares of it. So, but if not, I'll probably end up day trading with a large portion of it, and then the rest of it will go into cryptocurrency. Probably, I'll probably put it in a CRO. It's time to do a CRO burn. Actually, I don't think so right now. The CRO is burning off. If you haven't seen my last video that I created, 2.1 million coins have been burned off yesterday. And that's a daily occurrence that they're burning off that much. And I want to keep posting about that to see what the amount that's being burned. I want to look at the total amount that was burned yesterday, because that was only up until 4 o'clock. So looking at from 4 o'clock to 12 o'clock or whenever, right? You're still looking at a large time frame to where you can burn off significant amount of coins. It seems like they burn off, like they do 6 transactions or 7 transactions per hour, while Shiba Inu is not doing that many transactions. So I'm definitely happy about that. Also, the 12-hour live stream that we did yesterday was amazing. We had 6,000 views, 12 new members in the Let It Burn channel. We had $50 worth of chat revenue, and it just looks amazing. So if you guys want to check out where we are for February, we did get an updated amount for February. We are currently standing at $2,908.01 for February. This is how much we're going to be burning. Well, not how much we're going to be burning off. Half of that is how much we're going to be burning off for February. I am just, I don't even know what words to say. This is amazing. to say that we got here on the first month of being monetized to show your guys' support, I really appreciate it so much. Now, I want to let you know, let's not do a bunch of super chats, because with super chats, YouTube takes 30% of that super chat that comes in. So $1 will only be basically 70 cents that we will get. And you could see here, if we go on this day, we actually had $1,600 or $1,500 worth of super chats on that day, and we only have $1,150 that we ended up receiving. So that's including all of the ad revenue that we had. That's including all the membership revenue for maybe that day as well. So let's try and dial back the super chats. I think memberships, they don't take that much. Memberships, they take a small amount compared to the super chats. So I'm always for super chats. If you guys want to send me super chats on my main channel, I'm definitely happy with that, because that goes towards my bills. But it's still, no matter what, even that is still 30%. I'd rather you become a member over there rather than send a super chat. So I just don't want to have to deal with YouTube taking 30% on top of it. They always have their percentage of views that they take. So like if I go into how much my video makes, if it made $1,000, most likely YouTube made like 2,000 from it. So it's still a video and you're making $1,000 from it. But the point is that we get to burn off half this money. And this is all set in stone. This is February from when we started making money, which was February 8th, until, February 28th, right? And this is a short month, but we have 2,900. I'm going to try and push out more videos, and hopefully you guys can watch it and we can burn off more. So we should be burning off, about $1,300 or $1,400 worth. So that should be amazing. That should be absolutely amazing. If we look at the members, let's see if we can find if we have any new members. I don't know if they updated it from yesterday. So we're looking at 134 members at $255. We do have 5 cancellations. I mean, that's understandable. I don't understand why you would want to support it and then decide that you don't want to support it at the same time. I mean, it's okay if you're canceling to take that membership out. So say let's say you went to a King Flames members, and you don't want to be a King Flames member for the lifetime of this, and you end up being just a Fire member, I think it is, or Flames member, which is 99 cents. I understand. Go and be a Flames member. It's only 99 cents. If everybody decided to contribute 99 cents, then we would see something really, really big here. So that's where we stand for revenue for the Let It Burn channel. We will continue to grow and continue to burn, but this will be burned off somewhere around March 22nd or so. And we're going to build up revenue and show you what March's revenue is. We will show you what February's revenue is, and we'll show you what March's revenue is. We don't have anything for March yet. Thank you for becoming a member. Wake Up Call. I appreciate that a lot. AMC won't squeeze since the Fed stopped the flow of money. What does that mean? Made a lot of money from ZOM from 15 to 145. Yeah, again, I think it still has that potential chance to run for ZOM. Good morning. A boss pumped out a CRO and Shiba. What's the game plan for this year to stay ahead of the curve? So to stay ahead of the curve for a lot of things, I'm looking to build up the amount of passive income I can build. So a lot of things are for 2022 for me are, yes, building that long-term large growth that we can see, but then also building up the future potential income that we could have. And I want to get to a point to where the passive income that I have, exceeds hopefully the amount of bills that I pay. So then, I can, do all types of videos on this channel. I don't have to basically focus on one position, even though I love talking about CRO and Shiba Inu and, the entire crypto market as well. I just want to be able to expand a little bit more And that's why I have all these other channels, is really to talk about things that I love to talk about, which I am going to have a Matt Reacts video coming up today. We're going to start doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on that. And it's going to be another millennial money. This one's pretty interesting, off of $650,000 a year, which is not realistic, but seeing the growth potential and showing how, you as a person that's working a certain job can move from making 12,000 or 20,000 into 600,000 or six figures in general. Day 2 on checking in on your live feed. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Can you tell me about Zelda Inu? Yeah, I can tell you about Zelda Inu. So, Zelda Inu is doing big things when it comes to, obviously, helping out dogs that are in need. Like, I love the fact that, they're doing that, and they're applying this cryptocurrency in order to donate to, all of these dogs that need help, that need shelter, that need people to love them and care for them. It's just amazing to be able to see that. But outside of that, you're looking at something that has a lot of growth potential with new exchanges, new things that are being added on, no dilution that's being added to the position. It just shows so much potential for gains. And it's not just a one that you can expect a 10,000% pump and then get out of it, right? It's something where you can expect, a 10,000% pump and still see future potential within that position. So I'm very bullish on Zelda Inu, and I look at it as every time I see a certain low point, we start to see certain points that this gets to, and it starts to get to higher price floors, right? As they add on exchanges, as you see most of the volume go through, the volume is up 2%. You can see the volume stays around the same, but you can see the price floor is a lot higher because the price floor was lower, where we saw it get hit hard by the crypto market. And we saw this go down to a level of like low 3 cents. It was like 3.2 cents. And now you're seeing it hover around that either 3.5 or 3.7 up to 4 cents, which as more exchanges are added, there's more growth that we can see with these positions, with higher volume that you can see in some of these newer exchanges. So you look at L Bank, and that's $906,000 worth of volume versus a Pancake Swap 100,000 versus Bitmart, where you're looking at 180, and then xt.com you're looking at 640,000. So it just shows so much potential. That's why I'm bullish on it, and I will stay with it. If you want to go follow them on Twitter, go follow them on Twitter. CRO burn yesterday was crazy. It just gets better. I know. The CRO, if we look into how much is being burned, let's look into this, and we will probably make another video on this because the amount that's being burned is crazy. We're up 2% today. That's great to see. But let's go into the contract, and we're gonna break down. I hate that this screen is so bright. I wish they had a dark version of this. And maybe they do, but I haven't found it. We go into the holders, we look at 76% here, and we go to the dead address. Right, this is what I did the first time. I basically just went here, took everything that I can take. So I went to CSV, and I'm going to basically select the first. The first was yesterday, because this is an updated amount. Yesterday they burned 2.1 million coins up until about 4 o'clock. So if we do an updated version, select everyone that has tractors. Got it. And we're going to go ahead and download this. Now, when we get this, we're going to come up with a lot of data here, and I'm just going to select everything that has a null address. Where can you purchase Zelda Inu? You can purchase on L Bank. You can get it on Pancake Swap. You can get it on xt.com. You can get it on Bitmart. There's like 5 exchanges that you can actually get it from. So we're going to bring this up. Oh, it's not going to come up. Is it too many transactions or something? Oh, wait, you know what? I just selected the dead address. Sometimes you have that issue to where you just select the dead address and it doesn't work out the right way. So let me go back here. I'm not going to select the dead address. I'm just going to go into the total transactions, total transfers. That's the only way that I found the best way to do it. The other way just comes back with a blank screen, which is stupid. Very, very stupid. So we're going to go in here. We're going to select that you're not a robot. Anything that has traffic lights. I'm not a robot, man. Come on. Wait, what about him? I'm going to select him. That was weird because I could have selected, you know, without his head or any ones that didn't show his arm, that showed just his arms or something. All right, so this is being processed and we'll get to that. And we'll see what that level is right now. So yeah, we come back with all this information. And what does all this information mean? It's basically the same thing that we just saw. And now when we go into here, let me just save this. Save it. Sure, I don't care. We'll just save that and we'll do a filter. And we want to find everything that's a null or that has a dead in it. So we're only going to take this one address. I know there's other things that have dead address, but I'm going to just take that. So if we look at the total quantity that went to the dead address on March 1st, we're going to look at 2.253 million coins that went to the dead address yesterday. That is crazy. That's what I'm saying. If you look into that and you wanted to see all the transactions, now the thing that sucks is that they only pull 5,000 transactions. So you might not be getting everything, especially when you just look at all of the transactions, which could be, you know, thousands of transactions in a day. You know, we're seeing, you know, 2.25 million that were burned off. If you look at the bottom of this, let's actually just sum it up so you guys can see it. I got to do a subtotal. Subtotal 190, and we'll do this. Of course, you're not going to give me the value. All right, well, you're going to have to take my word for it because it's for some reason not summing it. 2.2. Oh, you know what? I didn't. You know, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna deal with that. 2.253 million coins that were burned off with CRO, and I want to see what that level is today. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, Remy Bo. Yo, man, talk about piggyback. It's the future, drip gang. I don't know about that. I started looking into Floki this morning. Less of supply than Shiba Inu. Maybe it'll reach a penny before. Well, this is why I actually hold 1.6. I'm probably going to buy a little bit more Floki just because I do see slight bit of potential in that position. And if you're seeing a slight bit of potential, I'm all for it, right? Because you never know what could happen. Anything could happen. You saw a slight bit of potential with Shiba, and then all of a sudden it rose to be, you know, up millions of percent. So that's why I want to put, I have $65 in there right now, and I would probably put a max of like 200. I can't say a max of 200. I'll probably put a little bit more. We'll see what this ends up being and how much potential it ends up growing to. But I can definitely see some future growth within that position there. We do have 130 people watching. If you guys can hit the like button, it does help out the channel quite a bit. Also, if you want to go follow me on Twitter, feel free to follow me on Twitter. Also, I have other channels. The Let It Burn channel that's in the that's pinned to the chat, I believe, and I have the Matt Reacts channel. I have the golf channel, which we do have a lot of stuff that we upload everywhere. So, all right. So let's look at my accounts to see where it is. Thank you for becoming a member or renewing your membership, Brian. I appreciate that. Hey, Matt, I need to put my new card number in my account. Got hacked. Oh, that's not good. Your YouTube account got hacked? That's what I'm worried about. I don't want my YouTube account to get hacked. I've seen people that that have had monetized accounts and lost everything because they decided to give someone access that didn't deserve access, right? Or shouldn't have gotten access. And I would never do that. I will never give anybody access to my accounts. I will give somebody access to maybe a joint account. Like say if we have a burn channel with everybody and everybody decides to put a video in there. Like if everybody decided to do one video a day on a burn channel, I think I wouldn't have to spend so much time doing it. I could basically take it, do one video, another person could do one video. We can have 10 people that do one video a day, build up the revenue for the Shiba Inu community, and then all of it goes to burning off Shiba Inu. Hey, bro, if you are in Chronos now, check out VVS and Tectonic. I don't like Tectonic. It's just my opinion. The top 7 holders hold basically 80 or 90% of the position. Can't deal with that. Two of the top holders, understandable. It's the contract addresses, but I'm not dealing with that. Let It Burn. Zach Humphreys also talked about you and what you were doing for Sheba Army. Really? I didn't see it. You have to send me. Can you send me the video or where the timestamp is in that video? I would like to see it. I appreciate that though. I should be a 20 plus months by now. Yeah, you have a orange symbol, which I don't know what that means. I think that's like the max amount, maybe. What do you think about compounding crypto? I enjoy earning free crypto, and all I do is hold. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Compounding anything is fantastic. So yes. Oh, not your YouTube. Yeah, compounding anything is amazing. I want to get to a point to where my passive income reaches the amount that I spend or we spend in our bills, which varies from month to month because it ends up being ridiculous. I mean, there was a time where, and I know if I do a CNBC like make it video, I'm gonna need to really go through my budget again because there were times where we spent, I think it was like $5,000, $6,000 on just the credit card alone, and that's not include like that only has like 2 of our bills that's included on there. So that was not really the best month. When I saw that, I was like, what the hell are we spending money on? So then I went through it. I was like, oh, got a lot of Target trips, and it was a busy month that month. We did a lot of stuff with the kids and stuff like that. So understandable, but we spent way too much money. But I believe in, obviously giving my children something to, look forward to money wise or, wealth wise. But I can tell you that 70, probably 80%, maybe even more than that of our income is going directly to us. We're spending it on us. And then Harper and Hayden, hopefully they get the knowledge to build up their wealth or build up their income because that's what it's all about. It's about understanding and gaining the knowledge. I did receive a super chat, I think. Thank you for sending a super chat, Alonzo. How high do you see Farmcoin going at the end of 2022? Also, can you see CRO at $3 by the end of this year? Thanks for all the content. So let's start with Farmcoin. I'm glad you only asked for 2 because some people ask for like 17 different positions. How high do I see Harvest Finance by the end of the year? This is tough because Harvest Finance is one of those positions that doesn't have a long hold time. People don't hold it for a long period of time. They're looking to basically get in and get out with a larger gain. So you're going to see this go from a level of 100 to 200. See it decrease down to maybe 150 or 170, increase back up to 300, right? But I think the highest point that it's going to get, I think that's the best way we can explain it. The highest point that I believe that Harvest Finance is going to get is going to be a little under 500 this year. And the reason why is because I think they're going to pull it back multiple times. And then possibly next year you will see it jump and people will hold it for longer. But right now we have a short hold time and we're going to see it fluctuate. We're going to see it go up to certain highs and then pull back. We're going to see it go up to certain highs and then pull back. The fact that it's at $96 right now shows so much promise. And this is why when it does get to 230, I'm selling half of what I'm holding, 30, because they were meant for swing trades. but then 30 is staying in there for the long term and waiting for that to go to 500. When it goes to 500, I'll take another 10, right? Like that's the idea behind it. And then we'll start to see that once I gain a certain amount from it, I don't need to invest anymore. I'll just wait for it to run, right? I'll just wait for it to go up to the thousands. And that may be, this year, or that may be next year. I believe it might be somewhere closer to next year that we see that go up to the thousands. But when we see a crypto run, everything can be unexpected. And it's going to be phenomenal to see the growth in all of these. Now, CRO, yes, I can see CRO get to this level. So let me actually go back here. So when I talked about CRO in the future, or I talked about CRO in the past, I talked about the fact that $80 billion market cap is probably the level to where it's going to resist from. That's a $4 price point at 20 billion. Let's actually add in this and add in, I think it's 25. We'll add in 25 billion. $100 billion mark is 25. Let's actually just do all this stuff. Sorry. Give me a second. So if we look at all of these prices, 25 billion supply, we're looking at $100 billion market cap. Less than that, if we're looking at a $3 price point, we're looking at a $75 billion market cap. So yes, I do believe it's going to get to that level. I think when we do see, this crypto bull run and, people really start to get heavily invested in crypto, we don't have a heavy influence on, from the government and all that other type of stuff. Then yes, we're going to see this hit $3. I fully believe that we will see this hit this level, and we'll be able to gain a ton out of this position. Now, I don't know what will happen with the amount that's going to be burned off, if we're standing to, or if we will burn off the total amount that we have there, or if we will burn off another 5 billion, or how much we will burn from community-led burns or anything like that. But I do believe that with the current market cap, the current supply, we can reach the $3 mark. At risk of getting banned on the Shiba Army Reddit, mentioning this channel, I hope doesn't sign up. Well, thank you for doing that. You don't have to do it, every single day. And I don't know why people wouldn't. Maybe people don't believe it. The crypto market goes up until I look at it. That's funny. Snipe hunting. Yeah, I think when you, wait, what was I saying? Something about risk of getting banned. Yeah, I hope that a lot of people see this. I don't know why people wouldn't want to do something like this or be a part of it and understand that burns are a big part of it. And we've shown our burn receipts. I just got to keep doing it, keep showing the growth potential here. But yeah, I mean, it's just going to take time, and I'm trying to do as much as I can. I did see yesterday that I guess the Sheba coffee company burned off 15 million, which is great. It's really, really good to burn off that much. I don't know how much that's worth, but I believe they take 10% of their profits and they burn off Shiba Inu with it. So that's good to see. What if it doesn't go to crypto? What if it goes to NFTs? Like a loaf of bread will cost 3 rainbow farting out. What? I don't know what you're talking about here. Matt, thank you for all you do for us. Well, thank you for sending that super chat, and thank you for everything you guys do for me. If you guys weren't here, I wouldn't be here to talk about this, right? I wouldn't be doing these live streams daily if you guys weren't here. So I appreciate you guys to even support it at all. And again, I'm not getting 4,000 views per, or 4,000 viewers, concurrent viewers on these live streams. I'm getting like 100, 200 viewers, which is great because I have a smaller group, a small group that's to the chest that we can talk about this stuff and break all of this stuff down, together. We can talk about stuff. You can give me suggestions or second opinions on certain things, which I love. So I appreciate that more than you know. What wouldn't happen to our crypto portfolios if the U.S. banned crypto? I don't know how the U.S. would ban crypto because one, that would make it very difficult for these, you know, what is it, political figures, right? All the people that are invested in cryptocurrency, everybody in politics, even though they don't understand it, is invested in cryptocurrency to some extent. They put, millions of dollars into Bitcoin, into Ethereum, into things that they don't know about just because it's a big money maker. So all of those people would have to, they wouldn't be able to benefit from all this stuff. I don't think they would ban crypto. They can't do that. They can tax it in a massive way. If they decided to say, all right, well, all crypto gains that you get are now taxed at 50% instead of, or if it's long term, it's going to be 30%. If it's short term, it's going to be 50%, which right now you look at, short term capital gains tax, it's like 37% or something. And at max. And if you look at long-term capital gains, you're looking at 20. So obviously, if they start taxing it more, people are going to want to do it less and less, which creates less volatility. So that's something they could do, but I don't think they would ever ban crypto. They can't. There's too many people, too many businesses, too many things that are invested in this cryptocurrency. They can find a way to regulate it. I don't know how, but the best thought that I have is probably with a tax situation. That's what they usually do with everything. It's like apply a tax to something, even though it typically never works because it's very difficult to even track how much you made in the crypto market. In general, you would have to go through and, go through each wallet, each transfer that you did have. It's just too much. Where do you see Krill? Where do I see Krill? I see Krill hitting a solid level of getting back to the level that it was, close to $5. Let me actually go to Coinbase, not Coinbase Pro. I want to go to Coinbase because it shows a better picture. I wish that all cryptos were on the Webull platform because it's very easy to view there. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Let me just type in Krill. It's taking forever. What the hell? All right. So let's bring up Krill, which is currently at 75 cents. For me, I see Krill going to way higher levels. The typical hold time for Krill right now is 6 days. You see 145 on the popularity when it comes to Coinbase. When it launched on Coinbase, you saw this massive pump that we did see here where it got all the way up to a level of $4.61. Then it did start to fall back as the crypto market really started to fall back, in November. Like it was recent. So now you're seeing it closer to some of these lower levels, which creates more buying opportunity, which creates more of an increase here. Because right now we're looking at a $28 million market cap. Once with something that's launched on Coinbase, something that will be a position that people search for. When you see crypto start to run and you see a position like this that has 38 million coins out there, max of like 49 million, that has $28 million market cap, you're telling me that people are not going to want to get into this position with so much future growth in the position because it's all about popularity, to tell you the truth. And when crypto starts to run, you're going to see this run as well. So what I'm pushing for is literally to a point to where you can get up to the $5 mark. I'm going to take 1,000 and take $5,000 out of it, which basically is my initial investment, right? And then I'm going to leave 4,000 in there to let that run. And we're going to keep seeing that grow. Now, if it does pull back, okay, it pulls back. I take some of that 5,000 and I'm able to invest another 1,000 in at a lower point and gain probably my coins, all of my coins that I sold back. That's a possibility. I would imagine probably not the case. I would need to get it down to $1, or sorry, I would need to get it down a lot lower, and then I can invest in 1,000 coins again for less money. But most likely, I'm just going to take my initial investment and run with it, and then keep whatever's left in there. So I'm looking for it to get back to this point, which is very easy for it to get back to that point because that is a very low market cap. And I think it can go a lot higher. When I look at Krill's potential on my potential spreadsheet, if you look at this 38 million that they have there at I guess $1, we're currently at 75 cents, right? Something like that. $28.5 million market cap. If you look at it at $5, it's $190 million market cap. At $10, 380. $25, 950. So I'm looking for a lot bigger of a movement, but I'm only going to take 1,000 at that level of $5. That's my plan. Oh, thank you for that super chat on the Let It Burn channel, Juan. I appreciate that. Let's burn this. Yeah. Thank you for your answer. Yeah, no problem. I try and answer as many as I can. Sometimes I have long-winded answers, so it doesn't really work out well. But yeah. Anyone else having problems buying CRO? Where are you trying to buy it? Let It Burn. I forgot the name of that video. It was a live. I sent him a super chat. He read it, showed the Let It Burn channel, and salute to you and your support for Shiba family for the idea. Yeah, I did see that your pop did that, but I wasn't sure if anybody else. I did see Claybro talk about it as well, but yeah, Juan, consider becoming a member. I don't know if you are a member because it doesn't pop up. It doesn't pop up when you send a super chat. But definitely consider becoming a member because it shows. I understand that most people don't want subscriptions in any way, but yeah, I definitely consider becoming a member. Not sure if you've been over it already today, but what's your take on Kronos Earn versus DeFi, the DApp ecosystem? So I do have a video on Kronos Earn versus the DeFi wallet, and the DeFi wallet. The only flaw for me is the fact that you can't earn on everything else. So like right now on the Kronos Earn, you're seeing that you can earn on Shiba Inu, on VVS Finance, on Tectonic, which I understand on the DeFi wallet, I think you can earn on Tectonic and VVS Finance a massive amount, as well as some stable coins. But it's consistent over on Kronos Earn. So if you're looking for consistent gains of 14% or 10%, you know that you're always going to get it as long as you have a certain amount of CRO staked. So I'm all for going on the DeFi wallet and finding those higher percentages and staking it there. But you also, I think you have to stake first on the Kronos Earn so that you can earn all of these other, passive income or APYs on those other positions, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, at 8.5% at their like max level. You can earn so much more and consistently over on Kronos Earn versus the DeFi wallet. So I'm a fan of both, but I would say more of Earn than DeFi. But I will take advantage of both after I stake a certain amount of CRO over here and get to the max amount that I want, so that I can, basically stake for all of the other high percentages there. I'm going to go into the DeFi wallet and stake the rest for whatever high percentages I can get. So start with Kronos Earn, end with DeFi. Matt, what's up? 90%. I know, 90% for AMC. 90% held by retail traders. This is huge news. I mean, everybody was talking about it. I didn't make a video on it, but this is absolutely huge news. And the crazy thing is he like glanced over it. Like it was like the retail traders are holding 90% and then on to the next thing. It's like, this is a big deal, a huge deal, because then it shows like, okay, well, what are institutions holding? What are they doing? If they're holding 90%, that means that people were buying at a lot of these lows and people love this position. And you're looking at 20%, over 20% from what they're showing on Ortex. You're looking at 20% short when it comes to the shares. And if they're shorting over 100% and we're holding, or sorry, if they're shorting over 20% and we're holding 90%, that doesn't really add up. It doesn't. So we know that something's about to be pretty big. Thanks. I appreciate the insight. No problem. What's with the rumor AA suggested retail traders own 90%? How would we know that without a count? So I don't know how we would know it. I know they would be able to figure it out, better than anybody. I mean, maybe they're doing their own internal count, and I would imagine that's probably what they do. So that's the only way that I know that it may be close to that. I would imagine, let's say they probably have a margin of error of like 5%. So we can look at either 85 or 95%. But it's crazy to see that Adam Aaron, and usually when they're not confident in something and they say that, it's not as accurate, they won't come out and talk about that. But Adam Aaron comes out and talks about it, obviously run it by, the company itself, run it by, investors, the owners of the company, people involved in this decision, the executive or the executive team, senior leaders, all of that. And you can get to a point to where you say 90%. A cannot give false info during the call. Yeah, exactly. He can't do that. If he believes it to be true, he can do it. If it ends up being slightly off, that's understandable. It's just like with any numbers can be slightly off, and usually it's an estimate in most cases. Got any not financial advice on Anchor? I hold Anchor. I like Anchor coin. I'm just waiting for Anchor to make a larger move. I hold 10,000 of Anchor, and it's currently at 7 cents. This was previously at 20 cents, which I see a lot of potential for growth. So just to get up to that level, yes, it's very easy that this can grow, and it shows a lot of growth potential. So I'm bullish on it. That's why I continue to hold it. I actually didn't see it get up to 20 because I probably would have taken a portion out. I probably would have taken half out, if not a little bit more than that, because I invested at $6 and got up to 10,000 coins. And if it got up to 20, that's basically to where I tripled my money. I would have taken out my original investment and then sat on the rest, and then probably invested it again back down at 6. So member on what platform? On YouTube. So you can become a member on YouTube. Let me put the link in the chat. I'm going to play an ad for both of these so that, we can burn off some Shiba Inu. But let me put the link to joining as a member in the chat and pin it to the chat so everybody has it. Why can't I do this? Oh, I can't pin it. Oh, because it's me. It's my other channel that's commenting on it. Oh, that sucks. All right, well, it's there somewhere. I can't do it because I would have to go back and re-log in and all this other stuff. Let's see. Matt, are you going to Batman tonight? I'm not going to Batman tonight. I haven't even gotten any type of tickets. I haven't talked to my brother because usually we go and see it. So yeah. I wondered why you weren't responding to my chats. It turned out I was watching the live from 30 minutes ago in the past. Uh, well, sorry that happened. I tried to respond to everything. I do miss some things though. Makes you think they're doing things behind the veil to find. Yeah, I know. I got any financial advice? Can you add shorted shares to this 90%? Wait, you can't add shorted shares to this 90%. Mr. Perry, where can I stake my CRO? So I recommend staking it on crypto.com. I like that platform a lot better, even though there are other platforms to where you can stake it for more. The percentage varies, right? I think CRO on crypto.com, you can get 6% right out of the gate without having to stake anything. Then when you start to stake things, you stake $4,000 worth of CRO with the card. You get 3% cash back on everything with the card. And then you also get, or 3% CRO back, I think it is. And then you also get 10%, 10% staking percentage for CRO with that amount that you staked in the card. So I think that's huge. If anyone can clip the 90% announcement, please post it in Discord. I would love to hear it for this for myself. Yeah, actually, Matt Kors did one, so he has just a 20-second clip. If you want to check that out. So, yeah, you can post that in Discord. You don't have to clip it out of my live. You can clip it out of, or you can just go watch it from Matt Kors. Oh, you skipped me. I didn't try and skip you. Want VVS finance. Is there a minimum deposit on the DeFi earn? I don't believe so. I don't believe there's a minimum deposit. When do you think you're going to call out the YouTubers for Shiba burns? The sooner the better. I mean, eventually. I feel like right now, we did have a couple of people that supported the channel, but obviously that's not good enough. I appreciate you sending the super chat, by the way, but obviously that's not good enough to just see them say, "Oh, I support the channel. I support what he's doing. Subscribe or whatever." But to be able to push either the channel themselves or to do some sort of burn themselves would be better. Eventually I will call them out, but you know, it seems like they're getting a little bit better. I just hope that you guys maybe push to them and say, "Hey, when are you going to make a burn video?" Because if they don't know about this stuff, because right now there are two channels that really do it just surely on Shiba Burn for technical analysis. There's other channels that do it for music. You know, you have Bigger Entertainment that does it, that doesn't post as like often, but they're still getting views and still doing the live streams and getting super chats and all that stuff. And then you have, you know, other ones. I can't remember which ones they are. I have seen all of them. But you have burn channels out there that are burning off Shiba Inu, but maybe they're not aware of this because we haven't made an impact yet. And once we make an impact, then it you know, it begs the question, like, what are you doing for Shiba? You know? So I appreciate you coming with that super chat and asking me that question. Yeah. Hopefully we can get them to burn something with all the videos that they're making, all the money that they're making from these videos. I know certain people will jump from, you know, topic to topic and not just talk about Shiba Inu, but talk about so many other things. Great Q&A with AMC. Shiba Inu should take a note. Yeah, of course. Shiba for their AMAs, they're very like unorganized, right? It's just not, it's not good. I need to get on your Discord channel. Yeah, it's over here. Link is in the description. I have the Discord up right now. I have Mod Connect up, but I guess I can see what the general chat is talking about. We got some people that are joining, new people that are joining, which is crazy because I'm not getting this many people that are in. Oh, the same person is joining. Oh, I don't know. It's weird. Matt, where do you see Doge heading? I see Doge going to a level back to where it's at like 25 max. I see it probably somewhere around 40, 45 cents. Yes, people think that this can definitely get to $1. I think it can run to different levels, but as the years go by, it adds on 5.2 billion every year, which limits the price potential. It shrinks the price potential, and also increases the price floor. So you're not only increasing decreasing the price potential, you're also increasing or decreasing the price floor. So while the price floor may look like it's like 1 cent or so, the price floor will be like a half of a cent in like a year or 2 years, right? So because they're adding on coins to the pot every year. Unless they had some sort of burn mechanism to where they know they're going to add on coins, but they're also going to burn off coins. I don't know. It's just weird that they add on coins every year. I mean, it's the same method that you see with Ethereum. Honestly, I sold my Doge for SHIB 3 months ago. Yeah, I had I still have my Dogecoin. I still have $100 worth of Dogecoin here, and I still have $100 worth of Dogecoin over on Robinhood that I haven't moved. What is this? Good morning, Matt. Has Webull listed Chronos? From what I heard, they have. I haven't made any trades. But if you see it over here, you can actually see it there. I just don't know. Let me unlock trading. Yeah, I mean, you can place an order. You can place an, maybe you can't. No, that's an order entry. Where's my trade? There we go. Yeah, you can buy, it says you can buy it. So I currently estimated in Chrono, if I don't have any buying power at all. So yeah, it says you can buy it. It looks like they listed it. Let's see. ZOM is up 1%. I wanted to look at the stock market. ZOM is up 1%. I want to see that really take off because it's been slightly positive the last couple of days. We have seen it get up to the level of 45 multiple times. So I'm hype about that. But to answer your question, it looks like Webull has listed Chronos. DeFi wallet is good. Yeah, I like the DeFi wallet. Again, the only issue with the DeFi wallet is the fact that oh, that went away. Is the fact that you have varying percentages. It doesn't stay the same. I finally swapped out my tether. Yeah, the funny thing is, I don't know how much you paid. How much did you pay in a fee? Because before I tried to take out like $100 worth of Ethereum and $100 worth of Tether, and they was telling me I was gonna have to pay $90 or even to a point of $900 worth of Ethereum in order to get it out. And this time I moved my CRO, which was Ethereum backed CRO, to my crypto.com. I wanted to send it to crypto.com, and yeah, I think it was crypto.com. It was either crypto.com or Coinbase Pro, and it said it only costed $15. So I was like, I'll take that every day. I don't care. I'm not gonna go back and try and get a lower price. I'm taking that. $15 is nothing compared to what they charged before. No crazy vocals this morning. It seems that way. That's good. The devs sold us the dream, guys. I mean, they might have sold us the dream, but hopefully they can actually deliver on it. Because I don't want them to just keep pushing this ecosystem rather than giving us, what we deserve with SHIB itself. It's like they're trying to wring SHIB dry or use them as bait in order to bring people into the ecosystem. But I think the best way to bring people to the ecosystem is showing the success of what Doge can be in a constant state, right? And seeing that they gain 2 million %, but they can also gain another 2 million % or another 10 million % or another like 30 million % over the last like 3 years or 5 years. You can see it go from a level of 0.00000001 all the way up to 1 cent is a huge feat. Not feat. Thank you, Svek, for that $5 super chat over on the Let It Burn channel. I appreciate that a lot. I always have a place. I always have a place in my heart for Doge because that's that started me down the crypto rabbit hole. Don't hold Doge anymore, though. Yeah, again, that's why I do hold Doge, is because it started me here. I didn't invest in crypto, and the reason why I got in was because I wanted to see some potential gains with it. So I got in Dogecoin. I always say a day before, but I think it was like 12 hours before it started to run. I got into Dogecoin 12 hours before it started to run up to, I think, like from 4 cents up to like 6 or 7, and then increased to 12 and kept running. And I was like, this is fantastic. Like, this is the first time that I've made that choice, and it ran up by well over 100, 200, 300% in a matter of hours, right? And then days, it was just so much more. So I was really happy with that decision that I took partial profits, and I was able to put money into Ethereum, put money into ADA, put money into all of these other areas. I think it was ADA, or it might have been something else. I don't know. But I was able to put money into other areas and fund or start funding my crypto journey and taking some gains from the stock market, whether they were short-term or long-term gains, and putting those into crypto as well. So able to grow my account when I started with crypto. You all see the journey, and obviously adding money to the crypto journey. I want to see this account well over 6 figures. Matthew, for the last couple of months, I saw many people ask you a question. You give them answer 90% of the time, but I never heard you. I saw you saying taking a note and some research. What? I saw many people asking you a question, and you gave them an answer 90% of the time, but I never heard you or saw you saying taking a note and some research. I don't know what I see all the commas, but I don't know where to pause. So I really take note and some deep research, and then I will power you and your viewers. Well, I appreciate that. I don't know. Yeah. What? Simon, make your own YouTube channel. Leave Matt alone. Why? Wait, I don't. Why? I don't know what he's saying here. It doesn't seem like he's trying to make his own YouTube channel. Or maybe he does have one. I don't know. Dogecoin was the gateway drug to cryptocurrency, basically, for a lot of people. Sold my ADA. So disappointed in it. Yeah, I hear you. I'm the only reason I'm disappointed in it is because my overall mindset behind it was to gain at least a 5% staking percentage with ADA in Coinbase. If Coinbase would have allowed more staking over there, which I don't understand why they only allowed Cosmos, Tezos, and Algorand and Ethereum 2.0, which I still can't move. It just didn't sit well with me. Thank you, Pugnacious, for becoming a Flames member. I appreciate that a lot. Welcome to the group. Welcome to the team. But yeah, I'm really disappointed in ADA. What's your take on FTX? I haven't used the FTX platform. I've heard of it, and I see FTX coin, and anything that has a coin that also has a platform associated with it that is kind of popular, I'll have to look into it. So I haven't done too much research on it. So I do like what I see, but I haven't done a lot of research on it. I try to avoid the thought, but I feel like the devs are soaking up the fame and wanting the community to do all the work with the burns. But they also think I really don't see other crypto devs as active. I mean, the thing is like, you don't have to see other crypto devs being active to actually be active. Does that make sense? There are a lot of crypto devs that are behind the scenes, and they're very, very active, but they don't try and like pitch the ecosystem themselves, right? They have people to pitch the ecosystem. They're worried about building up whatever they can build up for a certain coin. So they understand what they can change in the coin, what they can make better. And then other people are coming out and making these videos saying, hey, this is why I like the coin. This is why I think that it's going to blow up, stuff like that. So I don't think you have to look like you're active to be active. You can be overly active and do absolutely nothing, which it seems that's the case. How come Shiba does not have a Visa card that burns Shiba when you buy stuff? CRO has a card. Well, CRO has their own platform. I think maybe eventually, I know with Shibarium, things could be different. I don't know. But CRO has their own platform because they're a full like investment platform. So crypto.com, which has CRO or Kronos, you're looking at the entire platform that you can invest on. Just like FTX, an entire platform that you can invest on and also invest in the coin. And I would imagine maybe they're going to do something with a card as well. I'm not sure. So I don't know why they don't have it, but that's probably the reason, is because they don't have like a full platform to base everything off of, and they don't have, like, they have the support, They just don't have the backing for that. And maybe that's in the future. That's in the cards. That would be great if we did see something like that. That's a good idea. Thank you, Pugnacious, for becoming a member over on the main channel. I appreciate that. Gorgon, hopefully I'm saying that right. Gorin. I said Gorgon. Gorin. Thank you for the $25 super chat, or I guess $20 super chat. I don't know exactly how much it is. Horrible with conversion rates, but thank you for that super chat. I appreciate it. Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Matt, for your effort. You are my favorite young dude on the internet. Well, thank you for saying that. That means the world to me. You know, there's a lot of great people that are on the internet, and you know what they're saying when it comes to investing, what they're doing when it comes to excitement, right? Entertainment, right? Mr. Beast is exciting. He's my favorite person to watch because I don't know what he does with his videos, but I watch it in full every single time. He has something with watch time that he just keeps you in there. But it's great. You know, thank you for saying that. Thank you for sending the super chat to support the Burn channel in such a big way. Again, we're just looking to do as much as we can for this community while others don't, you know. And eventually it'll catch on, and maybe with these communities that we build, whether it's the coffee company, the Burn channels, bigger entertainment, the games that we create, whatever it is, we can show the devs that we truly do care about burning to an extent to where we will sacrifice our own time, our own money, blood, sweat, and tears in order to burn off Shiba Inu. What's BTD's price? I haven't looked at BTD in a little bit. I was planning on doing a video again yesterday, and so many things got came up. I need to do another video on that because it's at 76 cents. So it did increase yesterday. So people have bought BTD. I do want to check. Let's look at this. So BTD's current price is at 76 cents. It was at 64 yesterday, or 60 or 50 actually yesterday. So people did buy into the position. That's good to see. Again, we look to burn off Shiba Inu with this position. So currently, if we look into the holders, let's see if we can find that. We have 146 holders, but I guess more people bought more coins. You have one person that bought a little bit more. You have 2,000 over here, right? So obviously, you have a lot of people that are holding it. And we want to see that continuation, you know, of people that are holding the position, because I think it will be more valuable as time goes on, and I will make some videos on it. I'll make sure I try and make maybe 2 or 3 videos per week to talk about this position and how it will support Shiba Inu. Because again, we can look at the history of it, and we could see that, you know, people that held a crazy amount from the beginning sold off, and, you know, obviously sold off the position since there's not many coins there. And if they hold a lot at a lower price, it's going to be very tough, you know, obviously to get back there. So we see that stair stepping kind of on the way down, creating lower lows and lower highs. We're getting to a lower point, really resisting somewhere around this 50 cent level, showing where the floor is. And now we're starting to increase where we're up to 76 cents. So let's continue to push that up. If we could see more and more people buy into the position and hold into the position, this supports a Shiba Inu burn. It's just like people that may send, you know, a $25 or $100 super chat or something like that. If you hold into the position, what this is going to do is it's going to give you that opportunity to burn off Shiba Inu coin. As more people buy in, we burn off Shiba Inu coin. But as the price is lower, we burn off less Shiba because we burn off the same amount of coins, but less Shiba, if that makes sense. So we burn off the same amount of BTD to sell for Shiba. But if the price is lower, we're obviously only going to burn off less. Like the last burn that we did was $200, was $100 for BTD. But the previous burn that we did for BTD was $200, and we only made a $100 sell. This one we made a $300, or not $300 sell, a 100 coin sell. And this one, the last one that we did, was 300 coins split into 50 coin increments, which doesn't affect the price. Should I invest in BTD? I can't tell you, you know, what to do exactly. If you want to invest in BTD, you can. Just know that it does support Shiba Inu and burning off Shiba Inu on a monthly basis. So around the same time that we do the monthly burns, we're going to be burning off, Shiba Inu for BTD as well, and we'll show exactly what did come from the sell of BTD. So I can't say yes. I can't say go and buy my cryptocurrency, go and buy the Shiba Inu supporting cryptocurrency. We still have to find a way to implement the logo and like all of the different socials and things like that to it. So eventually we will get there, but right now we're at a $114,000 market cap. I just don't have the time to be able to put towards it, and I would love the time to put towards it. But right now we're standing at 76 cents. You can buy it over on PancakeSwap. I think the links are in the description to get to at least the contract data. And if you know how to get into PancakeSwap, you just copy the address into PancakeSwap and it'll bring up BTD. Let's see. ZOM is now down on the day, or down in the pre-market. How do you burn SHIB? So basically what you do in order to burn SHIB, let's show you the setup here. So if we go into coin market cap and you want an easy way to burn SHIB, you go into Shiba Inu, find Shiba Inu, go into the contract, right? Sorry. Go into the contract here. Now you could copy the address from over there, but I copy the address from here. So you just copy this address. Or sorry, I don't know why I said that. You go here and you go into holders. Sorry, I was thinking of something completely different. If you look at this first wallet, you can see that this is the debt wallet. From what people tell me, this is a dead wallet too, but I'm just not going to believe them because it doesn't have dead in the name. I have to see something that has dead in the name and then I believe it. But this is the dead wallet. You basically take this address and you copy from right here. So copy this address. And then if you're sending in whatever platform you're sending in, let's say it's Coinbase Pro, and I go to Shiba Inu coin, which should be somewhere around here. I go to Shiba Inu coin, I go to withdraw, which it's going to tell me to select Shiba Inu coin anyways. I go to withdraw and I'm going to select Sheba. And then I want to put in my own address, not go from Coinbase. And when you put in your own address, you're going to just copy and paste whatever that address was. And it's going to tell you if it was a valid address. It's going to be a certain fee in order to send it. And then you could send whatever you send. So like, for example, if I wanted to send 500,000 to the Burn wallet, then I'll just send 500,000 to the Burn wallet. And then you withdraw. Oh, am I actually doing this? Am I actually sending 500,000 to the Burn wallet? Oh, whoops. I'm just going to take out the Authenticator app and send it. Whoops. Oh, man. My hand slipped. I accidentally withdrew it. Oh no. I accidentally sent it to the dead wallet. That's shucks. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I guess we just sent 500,000 to the dead wallet, but that's basically how you do it. You send 500,000, which is $15 worth, to the dead wallet. Did you catch that at where I said that you should do a live chat and let the community build the pot for that raffle prize? Wait, what? You should let the community build the pot for the raffle prize. I would rather do something that's so yeah, I mean that's not a bad idea. But then again, like you're looking at super chats, which are taking 30%, right? So yes, I think that's a good idea. I think what we can do is I can literally just take the money that I have and just apply that to the situation, and take some of maybe the Profit Apparel merch. We can take some different stuff here and there, or some Shiba Inu Shiba Inu that we send there or whatever. You know, there would be multiple people that win the raffle. It wouldn't be something where it's just one person winning the raffle. It would be like 10 people or 20 people that win a raffle. So I think that's a good idea. Accidents happen. This man is bleeding for all of us. Yeah, I'm doing something. I accidentally hit the mouse thing on it. So that's what happens when you show examples. Sometimes you accidentally hit okay, and it goes through, and you accidentally put in the 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 code that you need. 500,000 is showing on the wallet already. Is it? I don't know why I'm in Chronos. 500,000 is showing on the wallet already. Huh. You go to this transaction hash and let me. I think I have to add that to. Yeah, I'm going to add that to my posts on here. Let me edit my post. Another 500K. Come on. Perfect. All right, so there's another 500K. Hey, would you ever consider interviewing any crypto founders or team members? Uh, Not really. I'm not really more of the interview type of person. I mean, I can't say that I wouldn't do it. It's just I feel like it wouldn't be a good situation, especially with, constant noise, from the kids and getting distracted from there. And I can obviously be a good interviewee or interviewer. Um, but I don't know. Was it 500,000 or 5 million? It was 500,000. Could have been 5 million. Um, what got you into trading? So when I was in college, when I was in my first year of college, I didn't know what I was going to do, and I learned quick that football was not the option. I played football all not all my life, but from middle school through high school to college, and um, had D1 offers before uh, injury, and also being 1 year too old. I was 19 when I graduated, so ended up not being able to play football, which sucked. But it ended up being good because obviously for me not going to those D1 colleges, I was able to meet my wife and have I wouldn't change anything. Like I literally wouldn't. Um, but I learned quick that football was not the option. So then I decided to look into business a lot, and luckily I did take business courses there. Um, and it really just started to dawn on me that investing was the way to go. And I didn't get into crypto. Actually was interested in crypto. Somebody was telling me about Dogecoin in like 2014, I think it was. Not Dogecoin. Shiba, Shiba, Bitcoin. Jesus, I'm always talking about these coins, and now they're in my head. Somebody talked about Bitcoin in 2014 and 2015, and I just never got into it. But then recently I did. But investing, I started out with day trading and losing money and figuring out the best methods, and that's what really got me into trading. It was very very simple story. I'm just glad I had those people to ask me questions, and I'm glad I figured out that I can invest. I'm glad I figured out that football was not the way to go. Like was not my only option. Like I had many more options to take. And once I learned that, I was like, I can do anything. So what do you get when you burn it? The satisfaction that you increase the price potential. That's pretty much it. Um, so while I burn 500,000 coins here, um, I increase the price potential. Let me go ahead and see if Shiba burn is there. Uh, uh, Perfect. I went to college for 3 years and never declared a major. Sometimes you don't need to. I mean, I think college is really about the experience. It's a freaking overpriced experience, but it's all about the experience because I can tell you it kind of changed me in the way that I look at life. And before, I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. When I was in high school, I always wondered every single day, like, what would I do for a living? I saw my mom struggle. I saw my dad struggle. I saw people around me that were struggling, but then they went to school and they showed a different life, right? They showed that they looked like they were wealthy and they had money and they had clothes, that filled up their closet. They had walk-in closets and all this other stuff. But when they actually go home, they had none of that. And I learned obviously that you don't need to show that you have a ton of good thing or a ton of great things um, in order to actually have great things. So yeah, I mean, it was definitely a tough life, and I think that going through all of that, I had a different mindset, and then going to college, I learned so many new things. It's really just about the experience, not about not about the degrees that you get. Like I have this MBA, which I'm proud of. I'm really happy that I have it, and I can always talk about that. But I went and got two bachelor's degrees, got my MBA, and now I'm I'm not necessarily using that towards a job. I can use it towards a actual 9 to 5 if I wanted to, and probably make well over six figures if I really wanted to apply myself in a different position. But I'm not going to do that. Like I know that there's a price or there's a salary ceiling that you can have, and you're dependent on what they do. This I depend on how much work I put into it, how much effort I put into it. If I'm a hard worker, I can show you guys that I'm actually a hard worker. And you guys support me in big ways just by watching, by viewing, by liking, by subscribing, by sending super chats, becoming members, all of those things. You're showing that you support me and that I'm actually doing a good job. Um, I think Simon was trying to. Oh, so saying telling them to do their own research. Okay. Yeah, I understand. But I do tell people kind of to do their own research, but I do tell people the answers. Like I try and give people the my opinion, and then it's always known, especially by the name of the live stream, not financial advice with Matthew Perry. Post a link to the Burn wallet so everyone can do that. Um, so it I won't post it right now. I can post something. But I think that's probably the way that we should go. I want to see instead of wait, curious how old you are because damn, you're nailing it. I'm gonna be 31 this month. So thank you for saying that. I appreciate that a lot. Um, yeah, I'm gonna be 31 on the 18th. I can't wait for that. I already hit the 30 mark, so I don't have to worry about anything else after that. Now all I worry about is seeing my kids grow up. Pongo Inu family support your channel, brother. I don't know what Pongo Inu is. I think someone told me to look that up, and I was trying to, and I didn't see anything on CoinMarketCap, which it probably doesn't have anything on CoinMarketCap. Um, just give me a little bit of details about it. I don't want to have to look it up, give because I feel like I'm gonna look up the wrong thing and all that stuff. So give me a little bit of details about it, about the circulating supply, what maybe a little snippet of what their plan is. I'm always interested in seeing new projects come up. I think I might have looked at something, but thank you for that super chat though. I really appreciate that a lot. And the fact that, people support, my channel, a whole community supports my channel. That's great to hear. Is that when we were having the burn party, the B-Day party? No, the burn is going to come on the 22nd because I get paid from YouTube on the 20th. So the 22nd should be when I'm able to do that. You're very calm and collective. That's what makes your channel unique. The rest of the channel is about Shiba, act like clowns. Well, I won't say that that's true, but I appreciate you saying that I am calm and collective, that I don't have this, crazy like attitude or personality behind me. I just don't. I'm very introvert. So if you see me in person, I'm usually to myself. The only people I really like to be around or love to be around is my family. Being around, and I mean my immediate family. Like I love being around my immediate family. And that obviously, with my cousins and uncles, I love being around them. I haven't been around them for so long, and maybe I need to, go and reach out and just sit down and have conversations and just be able to be around them. Because we used to be around them all the time. But now that people have grown up, like my brother, is 33 now, I think. He's 2 years older than me, or 32, and going to be 33. But yeah, I think it's definitely tough being an introvert. I may not seem that way on the internet because on the internet, I'm talking to a screen. I'm still by myself. I'm still talking to you and I'm reading things, but I'm technically by myself. Um, I was looking for something new. Oh, somebody sent something else. What's your opinion on Milestone Coin? I'll look at that. I don't know what that is, if it will come up in Coin Market Cap. I don't know what that is. Milestone Coin? Is it something just brand new? Give me a little bit more information of where that can come from. But I can look it up. I just don't want to have to go to Google and look up all this stuff. It just takes a while, and my answers are always long-winded anyways, so it's very tough for me to make that move, or to look it up and talk about it. I was looking for something after 9 to 5 years in the Army, and my career came to an abrupt halt. Trading stocks and investing in cryptocurrencies fit my lifestyle a lot better. Well, that's amazing to hear. And if you're finding ways to make money with it and make consistent income, whether it's passive income or you're consistently making $100 a day or whatever, that's great to hear. That means you have success in the market. You have success trading short term and possibly long term. That's great. I'll have to look at that. Milestone. When do you think BTD will be on an exchange? Last time trying to buy a coin using PancakeSwap, I had 3 meltdowns. Well, it's good to get familiar with PancakeSwap because there's a lot of new coins that can get launched on there, and you get started very very early on with the coin. So then when things do blow up, you are in the beginning and you can make whatever move you want. You could sell all of your position. You could sell portion of your position. And that's what somebody took advantage of by going into BTD. They went into BTD with bought 5,000 coins or 6,000 coins. And then they took advantage of it and they sold it at the top where it was at $4. So they gained a ton out of it by buying 5,000 coins, going from 15 cents all the way up to, what's the level? I'm getting super chats now. This is crazy. All the way up to $4, and they made a decent profit out of it. Now, I never recommend selling all of it because you lose all future potential. But, what are you going to do there? Why don't you promote BTD coin more? I want to. There's just a lot of, it's tough to make as many videos as I do. And I want to talk about CRO. I want to talk about, Shiba Inu. I want to have these live streams. So I try and talk about everything in the live streams. And I should promote BTD coin more. I love to put more effort into things, especially something that I create. I love to put more effort into it. So I want to have the logo launched. I want to have a lot of success in BTD. I want to show the positivity that that coin can do. And eventually we will. And I think I will spend some more time into that position itself so that we can grow that to a lot. Nola, thank you for that $9 super chat. I appreciate that. Um, Vidheads, thank you for that super chat. $20 super chat here. Pongo Inu website, pongoinu.io, coin market cap, and CG is coming. Pongo launched 2 weeks ago. Okay. So it launched 2 weeks ago. People are looking into this position, Pongo Inu token. Oh yeah, I did slightly look at this. I think we were trying to look at the tokenomics, understanding what the distribution is. So they have 100 trillion supply, which is still high. We do want to see the contract address. So let's go in here. And we're looking at, it doesn't show me the amount of holders. Why doesn't it show me the amount of holders? It doesn't show me who's holding it and the amount of holders that we have. That's something that I want to see. It looks like there's 547 holders with 2,000 transactions. It did launch 3 weeks ago. You can see if we're looking at some of the holders, it is on Uniswap, which is higher fees. Bring it over here. It is on Uniswap, which is higher fees. You got 10% that's in Uniswap. Pongo Treasury, you got 5% that's in there. You do have a few wallets that are holding 1%, somewhere around 23 wallets that are holding more than 1%. That's not really the biggest red flag at all. You do have one holder that's holding over 5%. Understandable though, 4%. It looks like it's evenly distributed, but I don't know what's the purpose behind the coin. We would have to dive into that. What's the full purpose behind the coin, which typically I don't care about the purpose, but if it doesn't have as much popularity, now you have to worry about the purpose. So if things have popularity, I try and get into them. If things do not have popularity, then I'm worried about, first of all, if they don't have popularity and they're on a bunch of sites or a bunch of different platforms, I'm usually not heavily invested into them. But then if something does have a lot of popularity, I like to look into what that could be, what the potential can be. But obviously a new coin will not have popularity. You have to worry about everything that you can get. You have to worry about the amount of holders. You have to worry about what their plan is for the coin. Is there any type of burn rate? Is there a dilution that will happen? Is there a certain amount that's in circulating supply right now? Like that's the type of detail that I want. What's in circulating supply right now? What's the market cap? All of that stuff, which we can do the math, but it looks like they have a good website set up, a better website than some of these other websites that they've had. All right, so we got 102 people here. We have $72 worth of super chat revenue over on the Let It Burn channel. And we have 176 people on the main channel that are watching. I appreciate you guys for being here. And 160 likes. If you guys can hit that like button, I would really appreciate it. A ton. Let's actually go to trade. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, feel free to follow me on Twitter. Also, go over to Shib and let them know that I did this 500K burn. That was just out of nowhere. Why did I go to more? And yeah, definitely go ahead and follow me. We're growing on Twitter. I'm just trying to post as much as possible, posting relevant things and all that stuff. So go ahead and follow me. Again, if you guys aren't aware of how much we have made on the Let It Burn channel in February, it's $2,908 in February that we have made, which is really, really great. we're able to burn off basically half of that amount, and we're just going to get to a larger scale here. It's just going to be great. Let's go to cryptocurrencies to see what the market is doing. So currently the cryptocurrency market is up about 5%. It's up to $1.94 trillion. You can see that Bitcoin's still below that 45 to 44 $1,000 price. And you see Ethereum is below 3,000. Doge on Mars. I like Doge on Mars. I have it. I don't have a massive amount invested in there. It's just a small amount. Does that mean stocks are bullish today? Stocks, I I don't see them as bullish right now. I mean, AMC should be insanely bullish because of the 90% news that we have, which is huge, right? Holding 90% as retail traders, that's a huge level to get to. Apollo Inu price predictions. I I've seen Apollo Inu. I don't like the fact again that you have to buy it. I think it's on the Uniswap network, so or you have to buy it on Uniswap or some other platforms that are Ethereum based. Like I'm just not a huge fan of Apollo Inu. It moves. It moved a high percentage in the last couple of days, but that's too much of a percentage for me to get into it right now. I would let it go, and that's me. That's just my opinion. Where are y'all from? Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Do you like the Saints? Is your football team the Saints? Because that's my football team. Um, I'm from PA though, so you have a channel on showing us what to do to make a profit on Shiba. I don't have a channel to show you what to do when it comes to making a profit. I have on both of these channels, on the Let It Burn channel and on my main channel, I have an exit strategy video to talk about exit strategies and how you should approach an exit strategy with Shiba Inu, and then hopefully it can shape your exit strategy for the future. Um, and it's a whole video, which it did get a decent amount of views. I think that video got like 20 or 30,000 views, so I was happy with that. It might have gotten more. I'm not 100% sure. But I do have how to use that spreadsheet. I do have that spreadsheet and how to use it over on Patreon. If you want to go and follow me on Patreon and get that spreadsheet. Um, well, when did you buy? When do you buy Shiba? What was your average price per coin? I bought Shiba down in the lower level. I can't remember exactly when it was. Um, I believe it was a little bit. Yeah, it was. I really can't remember. I can't remember exactly when I bought Shiba because the first Shiba that I bought, it was at a way lower price, and I spent very little amount of money to get 4 million coins, and that turned into something bigger. And I invested when it did gain a zero, so it was somewhere around 0.00001 when I invested heavily into it, and then started to invest more when it got to 0.00002. And then as it did come back down, I invested more and got 200 million. And now I'll continue to buy more in order to stake more. I got a super chat here. Subconsciously, you wanted to hit the mouse button. I don't know if I wanted to. It accidentally hit it. It was like I don't know what happened there, and it also typed in the code that I needed in order to approve the transaction. So yeah, I don't know what happened, but something just came over me and I accidentally did it. I slipped and typed the exact number after logging into my phone and going to the app that I needed while waiting for it to, uh, refresh and then typing in that number. I don't know. Just all happened in an instant. I didn't even see it coming. Will Shiba reach $1? So I personally think it will, but it all depends on what happens with the burns. So we need the devs to set up some sort of burn. If the devs do not set up a burn, and we don't have a transaction level burn or a massive burn that comes out of nowhere, then I I don't know if we will get to $1. I think a penny is definitely possible, and we can see the community-led burns get us there. But it's going to take a lot of effort, and it's going to take a ton of effort from channels like this, and businesses like Bigger Entertainment and Shiba Inu Coffee Company, which I understand. They have to turn a profit in order to invest back into the business. So that's why they only do 10% towards it, but 10% is better than nothing. If McDonald's did 10% of their revenue and sent that to the burn wallet, literally it would take probably 1 month, and you would burn off all the Shiba Inu. So if more and more companies decide to do this, you have more of an impact. But this comes with partnerships, and I don't know if that will happen. So it's the unknown is what makes it exciting, because while we sit here and look at this and go, a lot of people go, oh, it's not worth anything. It did what it did and it's over. I look at it and go, it has so much potential. How do you know it's over? So many analysts were wrong about Bitcoin. So many analysts were wrong about, things in the stock market. So many analysts were wrong about cryptocurrency in general. So why should I believe them to say that Shiba Inu will never get to this point? Because they see where the market cap is right now, but they don't understand what the burn rate could be. Shiba Inu could come out of nowhere, and the devs could do a buyback of 30% of it. Or you could see a big whale buy 100 million of it and burn it off. You know what I mean? You never know what could happen. You never know. I mean, that would be very costly, because if they burn off $100 million worth, that's still, I think it's like maybe $1 trillion or $2 or something. I don't really know exactly how much it is, but it's not as much as you think. $100 million sounds like a lot, but it's not really. Who dat? Yeah, who dat nation? There's something mentioned on Austin's channel about a burn mechanism, but I can't find it again. Yeah, from what we understand in the AMA or AMN, they talked about a burn mechanism that could be implemented, and this burn mechanism, if they had some sort of thing on the transactions, some sort of tax on the transactions, that would be great. If it's 1%, we would see billions that can burn. If it's 5%, we can see hundreds of billions that can burn per day, and that's what we need. Bad antics. Is that how you say that? Antics? Bad antics. Thank you for becoming a fire member. I appreciate that. Would love to see a partnership with AMC. Well, you have already, not a full partnership, but once you so that ends up getting complicated when they do something like that. But I think they could, if they basically say up the charge of popcorn by 50 cents, and take that 50 cents and use it as a tax to Shiba Inu holders. So a burn for Shiba Inu. If they did something like that, that would be phenomenal, because then the Shiba Inu that they take in from purchases that are online, they can now gain something from burning off Shiba Inu. So is that sort of like insider trading in a way? I don't know what the deal is with the SEC. If they end up doing something like that and they up the charge of popcorn by 50 cents, took that 50 cents and burned off Shiba Inu with it, they still make whatever profit they would make from the popcorn, but then they burn off Shiba Inu. That would be phenomenal, right? Brendan, thank you for being a member for 4 months. Wow. If you have only 4K, would you invest in CRO and stake it to get the green card, or just put it all in Shiba? So I would invest in CRO. The reason why, now I know people will hate me for saying this. The reason why is because you're getting the card, you're getting a percentage back in CRO, and you could take that percentage and buy Shiba as you go. You don't have to get the percentage back and hold CRO with it. You can get that 10% back and buy Shiba with it because you have time with Shiba Inu. I think Shiba Inu is going to take a long period of time for it to play out, and you want to get in CRO to gain that percentage and always be able to stake whatever you hold in Shiba Inu. So I would say, in my opinion, I would say 4K into CRO, and then whatever you can build up to buy Shiba Inu, to stake Shiba Inu, you get up to whatever you want to hold, and then you go on about your day, you know? Just set up 2 Chronodes. That took a bit of transferring around. Yeah, mine took a bit of transferring around. I did just take my first profit, which is awesome. I did research for that video. Of course, burning Shib is a clickbait topic. What? I did a search for that video of OF. Of course, burning Shib is a clickbait topic. Is that his video title? But yeah, I have 2 Chronodes. I just took my first profit from that. Again, when you put the Chronodes in there, invest at your own risk. I mean, it's very difficult to do all of that, but you have to invest at your own risk. And understand that it's not all sunshines and rainbows just because you have that platform. Right now, I've already gained back basically like $60 of what I put in, and yeah, I gained back $60 of what I put in, and today I'm going to gain back maybe another $60. I don't even know what Chronode's price is at. Let's see what Chronode's price is at. Yesterday it was up to $45 before the end of the day, and my Chronode's my 2 CRN will come in at around 7 o'clock every day. So if I go to CRN Chronodes, the current price is at $39. So it's increased from where it was, but you can see it's decreased from the last 24 hours being up, being up to $42. Over the last 24 hours in general, you're looking at a decrease. However, from when I bought in at $37. And it doesn't really matter what price you buy in, because you're never going to get that money back that you put in there. The only thing that you're getting back is you have to build up to the point to where you're getting that money back. So the Chronodes, you're getting paid every single day. How much do you earn a day from Chronodes? I earn about, it depends what the price of Chronodes is, but right now it's around $60 ish, because they take a 10% tax on everything. So if they're taking like $6 or $8, it should be around $60 or $70 that I'm getting back. And what I'm doing is I'm taking my CRN and I'm immediately transferring it. So if I go to my MetaMask here, you're going to see that I immediately transferred my CRN for CRO. I'm going to hold CRO, and I don't know what the price of CRN will be. It could increase a massive amount, but I'm going to completely change it over every single time so that I can apply it to CRO and possibly gain, maybe hundreds of thousands of CRO in the process. That's the idea. So right now I only have I have 2 Chronodes, or I have 2 nodes that are created, and I gain 2 Chronodes every day. Whatever the price of Chronodes is, that's what I gain. Don't quite understand that question, but you're talking about other coins. I'm going to the biggest bag constellation of a DAG H bar. A DAG H bar, and then Shib and Algo and Chronos. Well, that's a good. I don't really know too much about DAG. H bar, I've seen it a little bit, but I haven't really looked into a ton of it. Where can I stake Chronos? Chronos. You can stake Chronos on crypto.com. I like staking Chronos on crypto.com. It is only 2% at the moment if you don't have anything staked in there. But if you take 4,000 and you stake it into, you have to go through the credit card. So if you go through the debit card, if you go through the debit card, you stake it, that's 10% that you'll gain on your Chronos. Plus anything else that you stake on that platform, you'll be able to get at least 5%, or sorry, 3% at that level. So your Shiba Inu, you'll be able to stake for 3%. I think Ethereum, you'll be able to stake for like 6.5% or something. But yeah. Had to let Shib Burn on Twitter know Matt is doing work. Yes. Thank you for doing that. I wish they would shout out people in a way to show the people that are actually doing the burns. That would be amazing because they have 200,000+ followers. If they can shout people out and say, look, this person's doing a burn, you obviously bring the Twitter page up, you bring the Let It Burn channel up, and it's just so much growth. That's what we want to see. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been able to find that video. I searched for it again and can't find it in the long list of videos because Shib Burn is a clickbait topic. Okay. So there are hundreds of videos. I hear you. Shib Burn isn't necessarily a clickbait topic. Only that's if the title, you don't talk about burning. Yeah, I would say it's a popular topic, not a clickbait topic. The only way things are clickbait is if you don't talk about it in the actual video or stream. If I have bigger entertainment and your channel on at the same time, do both of them earn? They should. But if you like, say if you watch a video and it scrolls through it 10 times, you only will generate views for 10 views per video. And if you're watching a ton of someone's videos, I think it cuts it off at like 100 or something. I don't really know the exact number. Don't spam. Can I buy Shib? You can buy Shib. Yes. Do I burn by sending to Ethereum, by sending to ETH? No, the way that you burn Shiba Inu is by sending it directly to the dead wallet. So if you go into here, you go into the contract address and you go into holders, you want to take this address here, the dead wallet address, and you want to copy that, and that will be your to address that you send the coins to. And once you do that, it'll come up as sending a certain amount, just like this 500,000 that I sent over here. That's what will happen. Not that Wellies is a great partnership, but that strategy is smart to me. Just needs bigger and better partners. Yeah, you're right. Because the idea that Wellies and having that burn per transaction, because that's what they were saying that you would end up doing with every meal, you will burn a certain amount. It's great to have that idea, but with one location and not being able to franchise until 2023, it gives us no hope for anything that's happening right now. Coach Disrespect. What's going on? Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If anybody has not hit the like button, definitely hit the like button. We have 188 people here and we have 182 likes. Thank you for all of the super chats on both channels. I appreciate that a lot. You're showing that you care about the burn while also supporting me. I appreciate it very much. And people that became a member. You know, we got 3 new members on the Let It Burn channel. We got 4 new members on my main channel. I appreciate that. And we have 5 viewers over on Twitch. So thank you guys for watching over there as well. Is that your burn? Wait, is that your burn specifically or an official one? What does that mean? That is my burn. I've done that. This isn't my burn wallet. This is the official burn wallet. The one with 200 or sorry, 410 trillion coins that are in that burn address. That is the official dead wallet. It's not my burn address. This is the official burn address that you will send it to. So if you're talking about this is specifically my burn that I did, while also having another burn that I did right here, 500,000, and then probably going down a little bit further, and you can see a few days ago, I did a burn of 25.5 million. And some other people did some millions of burns, but see if I could find it. Doesn't look like I can't find it. It's somewhere there. Thank you for that super chat, though. I appreciate that. That's a lot of burnt coins. Is there a website for news regarding new nodes? I'm not sure. I got into that one because I saw early videos on it, and right now it looks like people are really starting to invest in it. Probably like a couple of weeks ago. So this is still new. I've got 20 windows open incognito on his 12-hour stream. Well, that's amazing. That's what I'm talking about. I want to see the growth in that and see where that can go. And I would love if that was the case. Because right now it looks like we can see like an average of viewers of like 50 viewers. And I don't know if we will see if that will affect it in a big way to where if 10 people did that, we'll see 100 viewers. I really don't know, but maybe we'll learn some things. Anyone going to the Vegas convention coming up? I I've seen a couple of things on like Twitter. What is that called? ShibaCon? ShibaCon or something? ShibaCon? That's what that's called. There's 1,170 followers over here in ShibaCon. I'm not going, I don't think. I don't have anything planned for it. And I just used basically all of our American Express points, so I don't know. I don't have anything planned for it right now. Brendan, thank you for that $10 super chat. Forgive my ignorance. My nano wallet is just a key, right? Your nano wallet is just a key, right? So it wouldn't register in the blockchain if I did a funny roast series of videos where I literally threw a nano wallet into a fire, correct? Um, I think it has its own. I'm not 100% sure. I've never put anything in like cold storage, or I've never put anything into any like um, you know, hard wallet or anything like that. Like that, I haven't done that, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know about that. So I wouldn't be good to answer that. I don't have experience in doing that, and I don't think I ever will. The reason why is just because unless I was looking to hold something for a long period of time and was just not going to touch it, like something like a where you don't gain interest from it. Like with all these platforms, I'm gaining a ton of interest from all of the different cryptocurrencies that I'm holding. So it makes no sense for me to put it into like cold storage and to, hold it off to the side. Yes, it's like, okay, I own this and it's all on here, but back in the day that makes sense for you to do something like that, to have it stored on a computer, have it stored somewhere where, it's safe and you don't have to worry about it and see what the value is in 20 years. But that that's not a thing in today's world. I think today you have to worry about gaining as much interest as possible off of the coins that you're holding, because yes, you're going to hold it for a long time, but you also want to gain passive income, and this is a form of doing that. So I don't see the point in doing that. I saw your video about calling out uh, other YouTubers. When will you be naming names? Soon. I'll be naming names soon. I will be reaching out to people. I want you guys to reach out to people to see if they're willing to burn coins. Talk to them and just say, are you willing to create a video to burn Shiba Inu coins? At least one video. If they're not willing to do something like that, then that's where I'll start calling out names. So if you guys can go and say something to all these people and say, look, one video goes a long way. One video shows that you do care about the Shiba Inu community. Without doing that one video, I'm convinced that you don't give a rat's ass about this damn position, right? So that's all you have to do is go to them and just say, what are you doing for Shiba Inu? Are you making a burn video? Can you make one burn video for Shiba Inu today? Not wait tomorrow. Can you make it today? That needs to be the first video that you create, is a Shiba Inu burn video to show your support. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you've been. If you don't make this burn video, I will find you. And I will talk about you. That's Liam Neeson, if you didn't know. Okay, not as funny. And how do you make it a dead wallet? So I don't really know how you make it a true dead wallet. The only way that I would know is that you have a certain address, maybe to a computer sticky thingy, and just crush it, and you never have a key to it. Nobody can ever access it. Or if it's something to where you don't have a passphrase for, nobody has access to that wallet, that can be considered as a dead wallet. I unsubscribed to a few lately. Yeah, I don't even think that we need to unsubscribe from them, because I think they have certain traction that they bring in with their videos. I think it's more or less to just keep asking the question, like, what are you doing for Shiba Inu lately? Like, are you making a burn video? Can you make some sort of a burn video? It's not that they have to generate or take all of the revenue and burn off Shiba Inu with it. It's take all the revenue from one video, understand what that is for a month. You can do it for 24 hours, or you can do it for a full month, whatever you wanted. And then you can burn off Shiba Inu with it. I have as well. A lot are clickbait. Too many fakes out there, I agree. Who's the largest Shiba Inu content creator? That's a good question. I wouldn't say it's me. I have a large following, but I can tell you that it's probably only 20%. 20% of my following, or maybe even a little less than that, are Shiba Inu holders, right? Maybe a little bit more. But I have a lot of people that are into CRO. I have a lot of people that are into AMC, that are into GME, that are into ZOM, SOS, all of these positions. I try and kind of diversify things while still focusing on things that people care about. So I would say me by the size of, or maybe Run Guys. Doesn't Run Guys have like 200K or something like that, 270K? But then you also have Keenan Grace that has 400,000 subscribers. A lot of them came from AMC, and even before AMC. Your Pop has built quite a SHIB following. Yes, he has. He also has built quite of a Zom following, as well as Apollo Inu following, as well as just so many different followings. Um, so yes, I would say he has built up quite a following, but it's probably a smaller percentage of people that are just SHIB holders. I would say his is probably somewhere around 40%. So he probably has more. So I would say you have run guys, right, that talk about Shiba Inu even when they're not talking about Shiba Inu. You have um, uh, your pop, you have Clay Bro, you have Keenan Grace, Zach Humphreys, is that right? Is that his name? Um, you have a couple of people, a few people that are pretty big in this community. I just remember not all Shiba Inu holders speak English, so Matt can't have every holder. That's true, but we can try. Let's burn. What they do understand, no matter where you come from in this world, you understand the word burn and you understand what the channel is all about. That's why it's let it burn, because we are burning off as much Shiba Inu as possible, and we're hoping to build this following to I hope at least 200,000 subscribers so that we can get these videos to something a lot bigger and burn off a lot more Shiba Inu. Is there a way to stake Shiba on Coinbase? Not on Coinbase. On crypto.com, yes. Keenan isn't exclusively SHIB though. Yeah, I know. He talks about Shiba Inu. He talks about Saitama. He also does a lot of options trading from what I've seen, and AMC as well. If someone buys 1K of SHIB at 0.00028, what is a good dip point to dollar cost average? Maybe 0.0007. A good dip point to dollar cost average in would be anything at a lower point than where you invested in it at. Like right now, where's that point? It's at like 0.000026. I consider that an okay point. It could go lower. Yes, it could. I'm all for it. Going lower, because then it creates averaging in. Am I looking to sell at this point? No. Am I looking to sell a year from now? No. Am I looking to sell 2 years from now? Well, it depends where it gets to. But yeah, I will sell a small amount, but will I sell all of it? No. It'll probably be somewhere around like 10%, if that. No reason Keenan couldn't do 10% though. It is still one of his main projects he talks about. Yeah, again, I've seen that. You're my Shiba guy. I love a brainstorm with this community and how to work out a visual version of burning that translates to non-financial folks. Yeah, I agree with you, Brendan. I 100% agree with you. I absolutely love what the community is building, and literally every day we get a new suggestion of something new, whether it's like raffles we can build or whether it's apps that come across on Twitch. They're like, hey, we have this app idea, merchandise, all of the different ideas that we can make or implement to burn off as much Shiba Inu as possible. Pops all over the place. Yeah. Keenan is more stocks and options, very little crypto. Uh, I mean, he does a lot of options and stuff and stocks, but I mean, he does have quite a bit of crypto in there. I mean, he talks about Saitama and Shiba Inu, and he talked about it a lot until he started mixing it up a little bit more and adding more things in there. Is your pop still a pharmacist? I don't think so. And how many people he might get from uh what is this Moo Moo thing that I hear about? 5 free stocks from Moo Moo. Thank you for saying that, Brendan, that I'm your Shiba guy, because I like to talk about Shiba Inu. So I appreciate that. I stopped Keenan when he did that FUD about supply. Really haven't thought much since. could be good now. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, again, I made a video on that talking about the supply and you know his video and how he was wrong, and people have come back to me and said that he doesn't like me because I made a video talking about how he was wrong. I mean, I think that's petty. You shouldn't, and I don't even know if that's true. I'm sure he's okay with it because I've been criticized plenty of times, and when I'm criticized, I just go about it and say whether I am wrong or I'm right. I mean, I'm transparent. If I'm right and I truly believe I'm right, I will talk about why I believe I'm right, and we can have a discussion about why you may be wrong or I may be wrong, and have that, you know, back and forth. So hopefully he doesn't. I mean, I haven't seen a response from him in a while. I went to his live streams a couple of times and I haven't seen a response or reading of my chat. And maybe he just doesn't see it because he doesn't. He gets a lot of chats, just like Trey or Matt Kors. Um, so it's understandable, but it's cool. I Doesn't matter to me. So we have 81 people here. Make sure you guys hit the like button. We have 286 likes over on the Let It Burn channel. I appreciate you guys. And also we have 150 people that are watching on the main channel with 204 likes. So thank you guys for being a part of this morning. I appreciate it a lot. Also, 6 people over on Twitch. Wow. We're definitely growing a little bit on Twitch. We are at 382 followers over on Twitch. So thank you guys for watching. Yeah, you dollar cost average down. I suggest 22, 17, 13. Just buy. Dollar cost average don't mean much with 4 zeros. Yeah, I think it means something. But you can look at it no matter where you're buying. Your pop has Kim Jansen working for him now. Really? Kim Jansen's working for him? Matt, make Kim Jansen, make some Kim Jansen is my financial advisor merch. That is not a bad, that's not a bad idea. I like that. I get my stock picks from Kim Jansen. I will watch them again, and when I start to, when they start to burn. Yeah, I think ask them the question. I used to just be on here. Well, I appreciate you being on here, on Twitch, snipe hunting. But yeah, the point is not to totally totally like stop watching them. I think the idea is to watch them and ask the questions that we need to ask them. Is hey, you know, are you burning off Shiba Inu? And it needs to, I wouldn't say it needs to spam, but they need to answer the question. Are you burning off Shiba Inu with any type of video? 90% of my Shiba news is from Matt and Claybro. Well, that's good. I just wish Claybro would make one of those videos as well. You know, just a Shiba burn video from his own revenue. Take the revenue, show people what the revenue is, and then burn it off. I mean, it's that simple. It shows that you support Shiba Inu. Yes, you're making one more video and you may end up losing a little bit of revenue that you normally have, but just burn off Shiba Inu and you show your support. $5 million SHIB final offer. ED. We're talking $250,000 CAD. 80-ish billion SHIB for my house. I'm not bluffing. Final offer, 5 million. Hey Matt, what do you think of I'll have to look into that in a little bit. I do have to answer this super chat really quick. I often watch 4 streams at once. Very obvious divide and conquer stirring between all of you, or well, pay it no heed. Objectivity is good, not an attack. Well, thank you for that super chat. It's crazy that you watch 4 streams at once. Are you listening to the audio at the same time, or are you just like saying you're watching like streams back to back? Like you'll watch somebody's stream, pause it, watch somebody else's stream, pause it, watch somebody else's stream. There's not many people that are streaming at the same time. Like I try and stream way early, so nobody's streaming at the time that I'm streaming. And usually you don't have a lot of people that are awake. If I do end up streaming at like 12 o'clock, I'll probably gain a little bit more viewers because it's middle of the day. But that's when I go to the gym. So I don't want to overdo it in the amount of videos and streams. I'd rather stream in the morning, have a consistent schedule, and hopefully have a consistent upload schedule. It would make up the revenue with the new subscribers and views. They would start burning Shib. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If you're thinking about, sorry guys, if you're thinking about how Shib will affect your revenue, it's not. I mean, it will affect your revenue by burning Shiba Inu. It will affect your revenue from your main channel because you're taking a video and replacing it with nothing, right? But understand how much people will believe in you more if you show that you are burning off a certain amount of your revenue, right? If a video makes $10, you're burning off $10 worth of revenue. Burn something. That's not a crazy amount, right? I just burned off $15 worth by accident, which is 500,000 coins. It's not a crazy amount, but it is something, and people respect it. You know what I mean? When it comes to ads, do you get paid when I skip them? Yes, we do. I've definitely had to skip a 10-minute ad. The 30-second ones I just deal with and watch. Yeah, you usually get paid. You don't really have to watch them. You can skip them every single time. You get paid after the 5 seconds is up, which is when the skippable time is. So you don't have to watch the full thing. Yes, a little bit more revenue does come through when you watch the full thing, but it's better for a lot of people if they can just skip it, because no matter what, you're generating the revenue and you're generating $10 per 1,000 views. So it's still good. Yeah, I know. I know that's funny. Wait, I'm missing some things. Wait. I spoke with him directly and tried to explain why he was looking at that wrong, and then he went on a video and said people like me will never make money. He's in my dead wallet. Is that really what he said? He went on a video and said people like you would never make money, and you spoke why he was wrong there. Oh, so he's one of those people. Okay. So then I believe that he doesn't like me. Okay. Understandable. And he has a huge following. He could do whatever he wants there. But you don't have to look at it and go, okay, I'm wrong, so I'm just gonna say that I'm still right in this situation. I mean, that's dumb. That's completely dumb. So, I mean, I could at least respect someone. Oh, I can at least respect someone that comes out and admits that when they're wrong. If they are wrong, just admit it. I'm wrong a lot of times, and I say when I'm wrong. I like to play devil's advocate and always look at the negatives or the negative thing that could happen with it. But like I know when I am wrong, and I will admit when I'm wrong. Sometimes I won't know it, and I need someone to explain to me when I am wrong. Just like the video that I just talked about with a CRO, saying the first one that I made, saying that I didn't believe that it can get to $100 per coin, but not knowing that a certain amount has been burned off and that will be burned off, right? Not actually doing or glancing over that. I showed that I was wrong, right? It's a part of life, right? Show that you're wrong, accept when you're wrong. I'm high functioning. No heed means don't let it bother you. With money, uh, with money at stake, retail movement was born of non-confirmation bias. Algo amongst gamers. Thank you for all the super chats that you're saying or that you're putting out here. I appreciate that a lot. Um, and I mean, you can just have a conversation. You're a member, aren't you? I see most of the things here. Drink some water, man. We are 5 minutes away from the market opening. Your pop is trying to replace his income. Yeah, it seems that way. Understandable. I mean, you are trying to replace your income. I know that I have already replaced my income, but I want to obviously have a bunch more on top of that, right? Um, but I also want to support the community that I truly believe in. People ask me all the time. They're like, why don't you, or why do you talk about Shiba Inu so much? Um, if you're holding it, that's uh, it's not good for you to just talk about one thing and just back yourself into a corner. Well, one, I don't talk about one thing all the time. I talk about a lot of things. And two, when we look at Shiba Inu, it makes sense for me to talk about a position that I truly believe in and to focus on a position that I truly believe in. So that's why I do all these burns. That's why I push so much for you guys to support the burn channel so that I don't have to spend all of my money to do it, but still show that I support it in a big way, right? So I will do as much as I can for a position that I support, whether it's ZOM, AMC, GME, Shiba Inu, CRO, Loop Ring, whatever the position is. I will do as much as I can to support that position. Brendan is balling. It seems that way. But thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. All the super chats. So let's see. We are about to open in 3 minutes. We have 137 people here, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't had a chance to hit the like button. Also, we have 86 people over on the Let It Burn channel. I appreciate you guys for being over here. If you want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. On Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. I don't know what that accent was, but follow me on Twitter. Follow me on the Twitter. On the Twitter. Brendan Burns, you're gonna make Matt rich. I'm already rich. I'm already wealthy. In knowledge. Ha 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 ha. In knowledge. Matt is investing in himself as a creator and as a holder of SHIB. He knows the investment and the time is worth it with the burn channel. I believe he probably comes out ahead, and so do us. Thank you for saying that. Please put off the audio. Wait, pull off the audio that says this channel is not monetized yet from the new live stream. Oh, okay. I didn't know. See, I pulled off so they're just videos that replay itself. So I guess I will do that. I'll just take a couple of newer videos that I have and use those videos. I can, but this is what I do at night from here. It's better to have a back reference on later on. I've done this with a few guys now. Your success is my success in the long run. I appreciate that a lot. That means the world, you know? I appreciate all the super chats. Again, you don't have to send this many super chats, if any. You don't need to, but I appreciate them. Are there other positions like crow nodes? I think there are. There are other things that are nodes, but I'm not familiar with them. I just started to get into this, and I'm probably going to track other ones. maybe that are early on as well. So I would say yes, but I'm not familiar with them. Let's make this channel go viral. I would love it. I would love to make this channel go to an insanely high level to where we're gaining hundreds of thousands of viewers per day. That would be amazing, because then we're gaining thousands of dollars per day for the burn. How are we looking? So with revenue for February, which is closed revenue, we're not going to have any more revenue for February that's added in there. We're looking at $2,981 and 0 cents and 1 cent. We did have a decent amount on of views on February 28th. That's about what, $70 or so? That's about $70 worth of revenue, plus you had all of the chat revenue that was added in there. So it was $1,150 that was added. So in the first month of being monetized, it's $2,900. So I'm excited about that, because we get to burn off basically $1,300, $1,400 worth of Shiba Inu coin this month. That is great. I'm not just investing in crypto, but I'm also investing in Matthew. I appreciate that. We are open. Let's look at what's happening here. SOS is up 1%. You can see AMC that's down, which is crazy to know that AMC is held 90% by retail traders. It's going down a massive amount. We should see a ton of activity, a ton of volume that goes through it today. Right now, we're seeing 1.49 million shares worth of volume, and we're seeing a decrease. It's down 3% today. I see what they're doing. They know that now we know 90% is held by retail traders. And with that information out there, it makes people want to buy more and hold on to this position. I just realized you have 154,000 followers. Yeah, I know. I'm just as excited as you are. I look at it every day and I'm like, how do I have 154,000 followers? I remember I was just watching a video way back when I was talking about the investment mistakes, the top investment mistakes that you can make. It was 3 years ago, and it had 112 views. And that's when I was pushing to get to like 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers or something. And now I'm at 154,000 people that watch me, or that have watched me and chose to subscribe to me. So I love it. Can we burn CRO? I want to. I think we should wait until the total contracts that are there get burned off, because as they get released, they burn off, which you have 10 billion in contracts that are getting burned off, which I think you're now down to somewhere around 5 billion. But yesterday we burned off 2.1 million CRO, and I can't do much more than that. If I wanted to burn off 1,000, that would be a large impact. So what they're doing is they're burning off CRO without us even doing anything. There may be some community-led burns, but it's not a lot. And what you're seeing is a massive amount that's being burned off from these contracts. The last day of the month, every month, the last 20 minutes of the month, let's have a burn party. So we're gonna try and do it somewhere on the 20th or the 22nd. So 22nd, I'm gonna burn off the coins that I want to burn off, and we're also gonna have a burn party there to see. Maybe we'll do raffles and all that stuff. So I have to find a way to get some like merch, and maybe we'll raffle off some Shiba Inu. We could do all virtual stuff. Yes, Bob. Thank you for becoming a member, Soda Rican. I appreciate that on my main channel. That means a lot to me. Or even upgrading your membership. I'm buying more AMC now. He confirmed 90% retail investors. I know. That's what I'm saying. If you confirm 90% retail investors, it makes sense for us to be this strong on AMC. I haven't talked about it. I haven't talked about the 90%, but I definitely should talk about it and make a video on it. But they're still going to keep shorting this thing. If you're not familiar with what they're doing with AMC, let's actually go back to here, and I'm going to bring up Chart Exchange. What you need to understand is when you go into Chart Exchange and you look at the short volume, there is a difference between short volume and short interest. So yesterday, this is insane. I didn't even look at this, but yesterday, the amount of shorted volume was 67% of the total volume. 67%. The last 30 days, 60% on average. Average, right? So that means that they're just jabbing this thing with shorts to make people react to it and continue to short it. They're not holding on to those shorts because they're shorting it and then covering it right away, making people react to it. But they keep pushing it down, and that's exactly what they're doing in these instances. They short it heavily, make people react to it a little bit, get out of their positions, here and there. But we still have 90% of retail traders that are holding the position, right? So as we see this buying power, like we're going to see this buying strength because people know that it is a huge bullish move. I would consider it probably one of the most bullish moves in the stock market right now, in my opinion. 90% held by retail traders? That's unprecedented. It's crazy. My forward investment average is $4.91. Sunglasses. I always gets me. Can you do an update on Harvest Finance? I can do an update on Harvest Finance. I'll do a quick one. Well, it'll be 8 minutes because you gotta get those mid-roll ads in there. You should do a video on AMC, on the AMC scandal, Matt. On like the whole AMC like situation that's going on. What do you mean the AMC scandal? Sorry, late. Must have missed you. Do you think CRO will drop again or keep gaining? So it's tough to say right now. I think crypto is starting to pull back just a little bit. If I go into where are we at? Not here. If we look at CRO at the current price, I think we're at 45 cents. Let's look at CRO. If I can find it. There we go. We're currently at 43 cents, so we are pulling back a little bit from where we were at that 45-cent mark. So do I think it will pull back? I think, yeah, it looks like it resists. It's starting to resist at 45. I think we will see times where it does push up, but it's tough to say with the crypto market how it's going to react to everything that's happening, in the world today. So I probably can't give you the best short-term prediction. Long-term prediction, I know I can give you that. And I believe this is going to really run to higher numbers, well over $1, well over $2, well over $3, in my opinion. But right now, a lot of things are unknown. Raffle off Kim Jansen merch, please. Do you have a video regarding dividend stocks? Do you know any broker that focuses on U.S. stocks that isn't available for all countries? That it's available for all countries. I'm currently in the Philippines. So I don't know of that. I use Fidelity, and I don't know if that's available for anybody, available for all countries. I'm pretty sure it's not. But I use Fidelity for a lot of my dividend investments and my long-term investments. So I have my Roth IRA to where I capture all my dividends, and it doesn't come like directly to me, like it'll go back into the Roth. So I don't have any videos directly related to dividends. I do have a couple of things in my dividend portfolio to where I had a Robinhood portfolio before I got rid of Robinhood. And now I don't do any updates on my dividends because it's mixed with my long-term investments. Kim Jansen focuses on U.S. stocks and available worldwide. I've gained $30,000 in 12 days. Kim Jansen is the best. With synthetic shares, a small video, we trust you. Okay, do a video with the synthetic shares and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, I would love to. I feel like the amount of AMC people that support my channel or watch my channel nowadays has been very low because I talk about a lot of cryptocurrency lately. Even like the stream last night did not have that many viewers. I think max it was like 80 viewers. Um, so yeah, been looking for a big ass ring. Are you a ring guy or just a single necklace type of person? I am as little jewelry as possible type of person. I have big rings, but they're college football championship rings. That's pretty much it, and I don't wear them unless I'm going to like some sort of sporting thing, you know, where you show off your rings and your accomplishments, even though I mean it's an accomplishment. I feel like it was a really really big accomplishment. Um, but no, I'm not a ring type of guy. The only ring that I have is my wedding band, and this is one of those silicone bands because as I go to the gym, I don't want to rip off my finger. My other ring is upstairs with my watches. So I have a lot of watches that now I literally just wear a smartwatch, so I have a ton of watches. Um, but yeah, I'm a watch, ring, and necklace and earring type of guy. I have two earrings. So AMC is slowly coming back up to normal, right? And I don't know what normal really is. Zomedica is down by 6%. That's another position that's being heavily jabbed by shorted shares, which is crazy. You see it increase so much and you see it come down so far. The reason why? They're heavily shorting the position. It sucks. Yeah, I couldn't take this necklace off even if I wanted to. I don't know why it's so difficult. Um, Shiba Inu for life. I hold to $1. What if it got to 89 cents and looked like it was going to come down? Would you hold? It's a good question. That's always a good question. You need to understand what your limits are. Because if you hold, let's say, 200 million and it got to 50 cents, you realize that's $100 million, right? You realize that's $100 million. Are you comfortable accepting $100 million? I know I am, right? $1 million can literally set your income up for life. And then the rest of that money can, go back into investments or into your savings or wherever you wanted to put it. So at some point, you have to be comfortable with what you can gain. So that's a good question. And that's the question that everybody needs to ask themselves. While you say Shiba Inu to $1, what does that what does that mean for you? Does that mean that you're stubborn and you won't sell? If you're holding 200 million, you won't sell until you hit $200 million? Because I don't know about you, but I will damn sure accept $200 million. If I see my position at $1 million, that's why I'm gonna find a way to accept chunks at certain levels. You know, and that may just be me. Shit, I'm out at 2 million. Yeah, exactly. Because in 2 million, you get 1 million that you could do something with. So I wouldn't say that you're completely out at 2 million. Um, I always look at it and I go, all right, if I'm up to 1 million, which a lot of people see my strategy, right? Let's go to potential spreadsheet. I think I have it in here. If we go to where is it? This right here, right? And I'm gaining 2% on let's say 190 million coins, which I have 202 or technically 207 million coins. um, if I'm gaining this much, like I'm up to $1 million at a point of sorry, 0.005. So what am I doing? Taking probably 10% of it, which is 20 million, which will get me That's 2 million, which will get me $100,000. That will set me up for a point to where I can invest that $100,000 into something else. Yes, I'll have to pay taxes on it, 20%, because it'll be over the long term. So I'll have probably 80 million or $80,000 that I can actually invest with. And then what you're looking at is it growing to more higher and higher rates. Yes, it's up to $2 million. What do you do at $2 million? Well, it gets to 1 cent. Well, I take another 20%, right? Well, a little bit less than that, 20% of the overall total. Take another 20%. That's 200. So now I'm looking at 300,000. That's not a crazy amount, but it's something, right? Now you're set up for this to pull back if you wanted it to pull back. If it does continue to pull back and you know it goes all the way back to lower levels, you can take some of that 100,000 and put it back in at the lower point because you know that over time it will be something more, right? So then it ends up getting to higher levels where we see up to 10 cents or 12 cents, right? I'm looking at it getting to $10. Well, now I can take another, I can take more. So maybe I want to take 40 million. Right? And now I'm looking at 2.4 million that I'm able to pull out, and part of that can go into another place, and I still have 120 million that's left. So there's so much potential for you to take bits and pieces of profit, and then accept larger profit towards the end. So if you're comfortable with 2 million, you get to a point to where you're like, all right, well, I only want to accept where it's 2 million. Well, how about you start taking profits at lower portions? Maybe profits up here, profits over here. And then when it gets to 2 million, you take everything. That's just how you feel, then do that. Even at 10 cents, there's always a next opportunity to invest into. Exactly. That's why I always leave some on the table, because if you don't leave some on the table, you eliminate all possible chances. So for me, even towards the end, like I said, even towards the end where I sell, let's say over here, I sell, I don't know, 180 million. Is that 180 million? Let's say I sell 180 million and I have 30 million that's left. Well, now as I start to get lower and lower, it gets to 25. I sell another 10 million, right? And then it gets lower, right? Or gets higher in price. It gets down to $1. I sell another, or I sell as much as I can, right? I sell 20 million, right? And now I only have 1 million that's left. Well, that 1 million could be worth at $5, $8 million, at $10, $16 million. So what am I doing with it? I'm probably going to sell bits and pieces as time goes on. It creates more and more opportunity while you're pocketing millions of dollars. So understand that there's always a potential chance for you to gain more and more as time goes on. How about CRO, technical analysis? I can break that down as well. I don't have a spreadsheet for it yet, but I will build a spreadsheet. Let me go ahead and rename this Shib exit. And we also have AMC exit. So rename. Oops. AMC exit. Right, so I build things like that, and I would like to build something on CRO, so I will do something like that. Kim Jansen, Kim Jansen is so committed to Shiba Inu that she is headed to the courthouse to legally change her name to Shiba Jensen. As she lives her life. Hashtag YOLO. Hashtag my name is Jeff. Oh, guys, that's funny. Thank you for that super chat, by the way. I didn't even see that until now. Spreadsheet, blah, blah, blah. Kim Jansen will tell us when to sell. Yes, Kim Jansen does everything. Um, so it seems like people are pronouncing her name wrong because it's Jansen. It's with an A, not an E. So it's Kim Jansen. Yeah, you got it right. Relationship talk with Trev. You got it right. So ZOM is down, but it's starting to pick its way back up. You can see SOS that's up. A lot of things are green besides ZOM and Hood. You can see AMC is slightly green, starting to make that move, that people think that it's going to make 90%. Yeah. Ideally, how much CRO should be good to have? I think at least $4,000 worth is great to have, because you can stake that, and you have to do it the right way. You have to stake it with the card, and when you stake it with the card, now you're able to gain a higher percentage on so many other coins. I want to stake 40,000, because if I can stake 40,000, one, I gain 12% on that CRO, and then also I'll gain a max percentage of like 14% on my USDC. And I still don't care. Don't be that guy. What does that mean? Oh, all right. Well, it's well past 9:50. You guys want to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you could, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel quite a bit. I'm going to play another ad right here, so you might not hear this outro. We have 342 likes over on the Let It Burn channel, 5,000 views. This is more. These are more views than we get from the live streams, from the 12-hour live streams. Last 12-hour live stream was great. You know, we had $50 worth of chat revenue, 12 members that we gained, just so much positivity. So I appreciate that. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, follow me on Twitter, guys, if you want some updates on Shiba Inu, what we're burning off, if we have any burns from you know Shib burn. I couldn't think of the name, and it's right in front of me. Definitely go over and follow me on Twitter. We're close to 2,200 followers, which is great, and we're looking to continue to grow with the Shib army, the CRO army as well. Everybody that invests in all different positions. But make sure you guys hit that like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.